Hello YouTube, it's Josh, FJ55 Iron Pig. Thank you for clicking on the video, I really appreciate it. Check it out. Still haven't shaved. Trimmed it a couple of times. I'm going to wait till after the holidays to shave, if I even do. Maybe I'll try and do the cool Chris Costas thing. Maybe not, we'll see what happens. This video is by request. And it's something that I've been neglecting to do. It's been on my mind, but I keep forgetting about it. And that's to update you on my Carolina 8510 work boots. Now, I've had these for several months now, since I believe it was early this spring that I purchased them, when my Justins really wore out. Maybe it was end of last year, do not remember. I'm not the happiest with them, to tell you the truth. They work good, and the leather is pretty resilient actually. There's some deep cuts on here which I'll, well, might as well do it right now. If you see me hobbling, it's because I'm wearing the other boot. I purposely have not used any polish or anything on these boots for 2.5, 3 weeks now. I'm still using the 440 paracord shoelaces I made. They've been through the wash a couple times because they got really funky with mud and nasty muddy water. They're working great. There's no fraying on them whatsoever. I actually really like the fact that I did this. It makes a huge difference. Hopefully that's showing up on camera pretty good. But I wear these a lot. I even wear them when I'm off work. I'll clean them up. I go to another town, just going to like Sam's Club, things of that sort. Insoles, the original ones, if you remember, really did not work good. I'm actually using 2 insoles. This is a Dr. Scholl's one that honestly sucks. In fact, hold on just a moment. Let me go right over here. I saved it. This. It is the Dr. Scholl's Pro, which is the pain relief orthotics, and it's specifically designed for lower back pain relief. All day, every day. It's for plantar fasciitis, your heel, knees, all the way up your legs, kind of like your sciatic nerve into your lower back. It says it immediately helps to absorb pain-inducing shock at its source. Reduces impact with every step. Do not buy that. That thing sucks. Both my ankles, but especially my right one for some reason, when it was just that insole in here, it was just some horrendous pain. I mean, really, it felt like I had a crack in the bone. If you've ever fractured a bone, or just got like a hairline crack, you know what I'm talking about. That was not cool. So I put the other ones that I had on there, just some cheap, I think they're Workforces, I got at a feed store. Yeah, right here, the aerated type. Those actually worked out pretty good. I doubled up on them, and they're working alright. I'm going to get a new pair of boots here soon. I need to, because these ones have worked well, but they're just not working great for me. Not a good fit. So yeah, I digress. I'm probably going to go with Justins, I'd imagine. Now, onto the actual boot itself. My experience with this exact model, the steel toe, I think it's the 8-inch work boot, the 8510. The actual steel toe, holding up great. I've dropped some heavy stuff on there. The welted sole, the actual bottom of the boot, is holding up quite well there actually. I'm impressed, especially down here in the heel. You can notice it's starting to show prognation, which means left or right grinding one way or the other. All the seams are holding up really well actually. All the threads are holding as well. Check that out. Even along here, high traffic areas for me and my work, especially, are holding up very well. I'm impressed with the stitching and the quality of the thread they must be using. I don't know what they did with it, but it's doing a great job. All the eyelets, they're holding up great. There's no separation whatsoever on those. They look nice and polished, right where the shoelace, of course, rubs against it all the time. The tongue still has its padding in it. The padding works really well. One thing I noticed with these 8510 Carolinas is that the tongue, like most tongues, they just have a strip of padding down the center, which is nice because it creates less bulk. If this strip went all the way to the edges, I don't know if you can see all the wrinkling, it would keep it from buckling. And that does create some hot spots on the front of my ankle there, especially when the first couple months of wearing it. I really noticed a big difference there. But it has permanent indentions there. Yeah, whatever. On the toe, it's wearing down pretty good actually. it's actually about to hit the threads. There's still a lot of good use out of these boots, and I'll probably keep using them, I'm sure. But overall, I don't know, if you're in a pinch and you need some work boots, these will get you by. No questions asked, they will get you by. They are not the most comfortable. I have moderately flat feet. If you don't know what moderately flat feet means, it's just kind of like some stupid term you don't know about. That's severe or highly flat feet, alright, pes planus. Moderately has a slight arch to it, something about there. Then you have your normal arches like this. So that's like a normal human being with good feet, moderately flat feet, and then just dead flat feet. The main reason why I bring that up is I get a lot of foot pain because of that. In the heel, where your tendon goes around the back of your heel, the arches, and that translates up your leg and into your back. So it's something you need to be cognizant about. Good insoles help with that, even with crappy boots. These aren't crappy boots, but they're not the best. The Jussons, my only other work boot that I've reviewed, are better than these. With two exceptions. Granted, those are slip-ons, the Jussons. They didn't have steel toe, which I personally feel better with. And they were not lace-up, they're just slip-on. Which is fine, but it doesn't provide any ankle support for the things I was doing. That was important. Now, if I remember correctly, these have 3/4 length shanks, which means from here to about right here, there's a shank. And it's not steel. It's the plastic type, it's an anti-static type of deal, and it helps reduce your conductivity when you're around electric. Less likely to get your butt zapped even harder than you would with steel. The nice thing about them not being metal is they're lighter. They're warmer in the wintertime because you're not going to transmit that heat from your foot into the ground, or into the boot into the ground. But because they're 3/4 length, for the work I do on a ladder, or when I have gaffs on, when you just have a 1-inch piece of steel you're standing on for anywhere from 5 minutes to a half hour or more, it does the job okay, but your feet start to fall asleep after a while. 10-15 minutes standing up there, not moving around, it really hurts. Especially when you get around the 20, 30, 40 minute range, you're going to be in pain. Now, if it had the 3 or 4 shanks going through the whole foot pad, basically it's like a platform, they're full length, that would make a huge difference. But that's also a lot more expensive boot. So in conclusion, after, it's got to be getting close to a year-ish, 3/4 of a year wearing these, I would not buy these ones again personally. As I said in the first time I talked about them, the ones without the steel toes were much more comfortable. Ron, I still remember the comment you said it was a different size boot. Yes. I tried some other sizes, even larger ones that were like clown shoes on me. They were still more comfortable. Even from the moment I put the boot on, a world of difference. And yeah, I don't remember the model number, but it's the cousin to this. It's the non-steel toe 8510. Just a general work boot. Works wonderful. I like that boot. So if I get another pair of Carolinas, I'm going to get that one. I'm not going to buy these again. Thanks for watching. I hope I wasn't rambling or too scattered on that. If you have any questions concerning Smart & Marks, specifically about this boot, any work boots you can think of, please let me know. Throw them in the comments down below. Throw me a private message. It's always good. And take care of your feet. Take care of your body. We're all getting older, but our bodies are not getting younger. Thanks for watching.